Hello YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. My name is Imani and you are watching Faith by Design. Today I am doing a debt confession for Q2 since we just wrapped up the month of June. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, please keep watching. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thank you all for clicking on this video. If you are new here, I am on a debt-free journey with my family, and I am working towards getting our high priority debts paid off. Let's go ahead and see what the numbers are. So for our starting debt as of 2023, the balance was at $22,718.29. And again, this is high priority debt, so it doesn't include our mortgage. It doesn't include my student loans. And I'm still actually waiting to hear back about my student loans for the PSFL program that I'm in for public service. So I will be making a separate video in regards to that. And it also does not include our newer car loan that we had about 2 years ago. So we're just focused on these debts right now. So at the end of Q1, our balance was at $20,672.77, which is a difference of $2,045.52 for Q1. So let's see what we were able to do for Q2. And let me zoom in because I'm a little bit far away. All right, so we have our debt payment tracker here. We are currently doing sort of like the debt snowball, which is where you pay the lowest balance to the highest balance. You pay it in that order. But I do have a few variables in the mix because some cards and some accounts that we have to be paid off by a certain date. So I kind of move those to the front. So the first debt is the IRS, and we started the IRS debt at $3,432.15. That was for a prior year. And at the end of Q1, we were at $507. And at the end of June, which is Q2, we are at $0. Yay! So we did have a refund this year for the prior year. And because we still owed the IRS, they of course took that amount that we still owe them, and we were left with the difference, but it is paid off, and so we're at $0. And our last payment was in April, so the balance was $407, and then all of May and June, the balance was at $0. So super excited about that. Hopefully we don't have to worry about that again. Okay, next debt, Citibank. This is the debt that I'm really focused on. It's my credit card. It was from a balance transfer from my Navy Federal. Half of that was transferred over to Citibank for a 0% interest rate. The minimum payment was about $55, and we have to pay this credit card off by November of this year. So I'm really trying to hit it hard to pay this off. The starting balance was $3,500. That's in red, all of the starting balances. And at the beginning of 2023, it was at $2,908. And at the end of March, it was at $2,568. So at the end of June, we are now at $1,726. So we made a few chunky payments within this quarter, despite having a lot of other things that we were having to put money towards expenses. We had end of school year activities, prom, we had my daughter's graduation. So we did have a lot of expenses, but we still were able to put a huge amount towards this card, getting the balance down to now $1,726. So I'm super excited about that. And I feel confident that we can pay off this card by November. We're going to really try to hit it hard. So let's go on to the third debt, and that's Navy Federal, and that's another credit card. The original balance was actually as high as $7,000, and I transferred half of that to Citibank. So at the beginning of, or at the starting balance, after we made the transfer, it was at $3,680. In January, the balance started at $3,249.51. At the end of quarter one, the balance was at $2,971.25. Now, this is a high interest rate. I think it's a little bit more than 14.99% now, but the minimum payments as the balance started to reduce was about $60 as opposed to $72, which was what it was at the beginning of January. So what I did was started to make minimum payments, which may have not been a good idea because the balance started to creep up just a little bit, especially with the interest being so high. So at the end of March, the balance again was at $2,971.25. At the end of June, the balance was at $3,025.97. So it's a little bit more than what it was at the end of March, but we are probably going to start making higher minimum payments so that way we can cover the balance. Okay, now we are moving on to the last three debts. So we have interbank, and interbank is a home improvement loan, the exterior paint to our house. So we had to take out a loan of $7,440, which is high, I know. The interest rate was 17.99. I believe it is still that amount, the last I checked. So starting in January, the balance was at $5,376.67. The minimum payment is about $180. I say $179, but I rounded up to $180. So at the end of March, the balance was at $5,054.41. And at the end of June, the balance has gone down to $4,720.62. So we are now under the 5,000 mark, and I'm so excited. So it's slowly going down, and hopefully after we pay off the other two, we can start focusing on that one because that has a high interest rate and a high balance. So next up is Green Sky, which is another home improvement loan. We had to take this loan out because we needed new gutters. We started the balance in January at $1,215.01. And if I didn't say the starting balance was $3,232. But with this loan, it is at 0%, which is great. And it's 3 years to pay it off. So at the end of quarter one, we were at $915. And by the end of quarter two in June, we are now at $615.01. So it's actually steadily going down. So by the end of November, we should have this one paid off, and I'm super excited about that. So let's move on to the last and final debt of these high priority debts. So Fidelity. Fidelity is my retirement loan. So we started the balance at $15,000. In January, the balance was at $9,173.10. At the end of March, the balance went down to $8,657.10. And at the end of June, we are at $8,141.10. So the minimum payment is $172, and the interest rate is 5.25%. We are making great progress with the debts, despite having also in quarter two, we did have to replace our tires on our car, which was a hefty amount. So despite all of those things, we did make some great progress. So I did go ahead and color in my tracker that I got from debtfreecharts.com. So this is for the Citibank card, and I colored it all the way to the halfway point because we are a little bit under the halfway mark. So yay, super excited. And then I also was able to color it in here, the thermometer, the debt payoff tracker. So we made a total of, in June, $503. June was a magic month as well, so we were able to make a higher payment in June. Okay, so again, just to recap, we started our debt of 2023 with a balance of $22,718.29. So at the end of quarter one, we paid it down to $20,672.77, which was a difference of $2,045.52. So at the end of quarter two, we paid the balance down to $18,228.70, which is a difference of $2,444.07 for quarter two. So as you can see, we did pay a little bit more from quarter one to quarter two, and that's a total reduction of $4,489.59 for the total quarter one and quarter two. So yay! I'm excited to see what we can do in quarter three. So stay tuned. And yeah, we are done. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you also would like to check out my debt-free journey, payoff journey, I do have a link below in my description box so you can watch all of the debt progress that we have made so far, starting with my original debt confession video. It's all going to be linked below. So thank you for tuning in. Have a happy Sunday and a great week ahead. Be blessed, be safe, and I will see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.